Alcohol plays a large role in the student life and culture of Queen's University, but do students really understand what alcohol is doing to their brains at a neural level? Here we will explore how ethanol, more commonly known as alcohol, affects the neurotransmitters GABA, glutamate, and dopamine. To begin, ethanol acts in the central nervous system primarily by binding to GABA receptors. This increases the flow of chloride ions in the postsynaptic cells, which in turn increases the negative charge of the cell by depolarization. The purple circles in the diagram represent ethanol molecules, and we can see them bind to the postsynaptic membrane. Because alcohol is a GABA agonist, it will increase the inhibitory effect of the neurotransmitter. An individual consuming the substance will feel laid back and relaxed. Next is glutamate. Ethanol is a glutamate antagonist, meaning it decreases the effect of this neurotransmitter on the postsynaptic membrane. Ethanol acts by blocked-in glutamate receptors, as we see represented by the purple semicircles in the diagram. Once the neurotransmitters are released from the presynaptic membrane, they will be unable to bind and will have no effect on the action potential of the postsynaptic cell. Because glutamate is an excitatory neurotransmitter associated with movement, speech, and thought production, alcohol will cause a slowdown of these actions. Lastly, ethanol is a dopamine agonist, but unlike GABA, which binds to postsynaptic receptors, ethanol molecules will affect the presynaptic cell by increasing the synthesis of dopamine before it is released. More dopamine, represented by green circles in the diagram, is released into the synaptic cleft and shortly binds to the postsynaptic cell. Dopamine is associated with attentiveness, motivation, and the reward system, and increasing the effect of this neurotransmitter through alcohol consumption will cause an individual to feel happy and in a pleasant mood. In summary, alcohol increases GABA and decreases glutamate, causing individuals to feel relaxed and have decreased speech and movement production. At the same time, however, dopamine is increased, making ethanol consumers feel joyful and content. It is important to remember that alcohol affects many other neurotransmitters in the brain than just shown here.